Hello, hello. What's up, everybody? Welcome on in to those that are here early at the start of the stream. Yeah, I guess I got talked into it. We'll do a little bit of live streaming now. Um again, it was something I used to do on Twitch all the time, kind of moved away from it just to do content, recorded content, just posting videos on YouTube because that fit better for my schedule. But I took last week off of work. We streamed a lot. It was really fun. Battle Penguin, thank you so much for subscribing. And I have alerts and stuff now set up, so I'll work on refining those a little bit better to know, to make them like a little bit more customized for the channel. We'll get like some fun themes going and stuff like that. What's up, Tony? Welcome on in. But yeah, today we're gonna play some more, obviously, Deep Rock Galactic Survivor, but we're not gonna be streaming this every time. I'm like, for now, I'm gonna commit to at least Monday nights. So I might throw in another night during the week, maybe like a Thursday. Because I telework on Wednesday and Thursdays, and I don't really want to stream the nights before I have to wake up early and go to work. So I'll figure out a schedule. But for now, we'll at least do Monday nights. What's up, Gorilla? Welcome on in. Thanks everybody who showed up last week, who shows up tonight. Just appreciate it. I really did like streaming, and it's not something I wanted to quit doing. But, when the views weren't there and I wasn't getting any sort of growth on Twitch, I had to make an adjustment. I did it. I caught a live stream. What's up, Pepino? Allergic reactions. How's it going? What are we gonna do today? Let's do, I don't even know. Let's do, okay, I know what I want to do. I know what we're going to do first. We're going to do a Tinkerer, and I'm going to do a Warthog build. Let's do a straight up Warthog build that focuses pretty much on like high damage. So I doubt any of these items are going to give us good damage, so we'll probably just pick, look at this one. 105 max HP. That's crazy. Okay, so we'll go with that. Let's try to see if there's any good damage ones in here. Probably not. Critical damage. Luck, mining speed, max HP. Luck and reload. Maybe luck and reload. We could probably go with this one. I think that one's not bad. Because this one isn't necessarily that great. This one will maybe be a little bit better with the reload and then some XP pickup. And then let's see what we have over here. Status effect, critical fire rate. All right, I'm looking for like reload damage, those kinds of things. Maybe this one, max HP and critical chance. I definitely need to, I think we'll go with that one. Max HP, mining speed, radius, critical, mining XP, armor, critical damage. Okay, we'll go with, we'll just stick with those ones for now. Move rate. Okay, we'll put that one in for now. So again, I'm gonna start off with just doing a good old Warthog run here. I like the Warthog. That's a fun weapon to use. Okay, critical damage, armor, luck. All right, let's see. Put in that one for now. Damage XP gain. I definitely need to get more legendaries. I think that's what I need. This one will probably do. Damage, fire rate, critical chance. That one's really good. And then this one also gives us critical chance and critical damage. Or we get reload and fire rate when we take critical chance and critical damage. So we'll probably roll with that one. That one has a really good damage and fire rate. This one's pretty good too, damage and reload. Wow, this one has the most damage though. Actually, maybe I go with this one. Oh, I don't know. This one seems better though. The reload and fire rate when upgrading critical chance makes up for the reload on that one. Yeah, so we'll stick with that one. That one makes more sense. Okay, so we'll run Tinkerer. So let's go masteries. Biomastery, engineer, tinkerer. So for these streams, you know, these are going to be, I don't know, kind of shortish streams. I'll probably stream for like 2.5 hours. You know, somewhere around then we'll do like 2 or 3 runs each time. So next run we'll take requests. But ideally I would like to do a shotgun, or not a shotgun, electric warthog here. Or if we have to, I guess plasma, but I think I would prefer to do, okay, maybe I'm being convinced to do, but I took electric Bosco, so now I don't know. We'll do the reload. Oh, now we have decisions to make. This is, okay. I originally planned on doing electric, so I guess I might as well stick with that. But thinking about plasma really got me excited. All right, we'll go electric. That's funny that I literally got forced into a decision there. If only plasma would have showed up, I probably would have taken that. Okay, we'll go smart rifle, and then we'll probably do shock fence too here. But how was everyone's weekend? Did everyone have a good weekend? I had a good weekend. I recorded a lot of videos for this game. I think I have like 5 videos recorded already for the week. That's what I spent most of my time doing. But the one thing I did notice is this game has been crashing on me. I've had 2 crashes while recording content. I've never gotten crashes before in this game. And then all of a sudden, just bam, 2 crashes in the middle of my videos. That sucks. I don't know what caused that or why that's happening, but definitely do the peers. I hope it gets resolved, because it's a known, it is a big issue. I went into the Discord, I started searching to see if anybody else was talking about it, and there was a lot of people. There's a lot of people that are getting crashes in between levels. And I have no idea what causes it. But I've been playing this game for like 2 years now and never got crashes, and then just all of a sudden, oh, we got the magnet. That was a horrible time to get that magnet. There's like no XP on the map. Let's do the piercing damage. Piercing. Yeah, I hope everybody had a good weekend. Mine was filled with a lot of recording. That was really it. But it's nice because if I can get ahead of recording, then that means I can stream more, you know? That's really why I did it. I was like, okay, I'm not gonna have Monday night to record content anymore. So I'm gonna try to bust out like 4 or 5 videos for the week here and then see how that goes. Should we do the Thunderbird? I mean, we might as well, right? Sort of make this mostly electric. I don't remember if the smart rifle gets electric on it or not. Reload. Enjoyed the Mega Bonk video. Good to see you decide to continue streaming. Yeah, Mega Bonk is a fun and interesting game. It's, again, I used this term a lot while I played it, but the game is super janky. But I still had like a lot of fun. There's plenty of games that are janky that are still really good though, you know? And that one seems like it could be pretty fun. I need to unlock the meta progress though, because I've been struggling, and I wasn't sure if there was meta progress in the game or not, but I believe someone did comment that there was. So I need to get to that point in the game still, to where I can start making my character stronger, because I can't beat the tier 2 levels. No crashes, thankfully, but I had a floor 10 boss not drop any gear. Oh, I don't know. That might be worse. I almost wasn't sure if I got my supply drop, so I had to check. Alright, let's do the fire rate on you. Ooh, definitely do the legendary fire rate. See, this is why I like the Warhog. You can just... Man, you can just smash through enemies so good. Okay, I'm gonna re-roll this. We can go LMG turret. What was I don't really know what I was thinking for my last weapon, but I think the LMG turret's fine. It's a projectile weapon, and it can get, it's considered a projectile, right? Yes, it is. And it can get us lightning too if we so choose, if it even shows up. But I've had 2 crashes so far, so both of them happened on Sunday while I was... It was around like floor 7 or so for both of them too. So, and it sucked, because then obviously, what do I do with those? When I'm creating content, it's like, well, I literally just recorded 40 minutes worth of content. What do I do? So I just like paired them into a video. I'm just like, all right, here's the video where it crashes, and then the next, it's like a 2-part run almost. And then, like, I hate doing that, but I also hate throwing away a lot of good footage. Used your weapon tier list and finally unlocked Hazard 2. With status builds, you should probably take both. I would take, for the status effect stuff, anytime or almost anytime status effect damage shows up, I would take that. I mean, they're both really important. They're both important, though. You need both. You want both status effect damage and potency. They kind of go hand in hand. Potency is going to put more stacks on quicker, and then the status effect damage is going to be doing the damage. So if you only have one or the other, it's not going to be as effective. But usually what I do is I almost always prioritize status effect damage when that upgrade shows up. I'll almost always take it, unless it's just way lower than everything else. Oh man, Anthony, I was so baffled. I was like, wait a second, did my game just crash? Because, you know, the game's never crashed on me before, and it was so confusing, and I was so angry about it. Because my worst nightmare for doing stuff like this is the game crashing on me. It sucks. Because then I don't know what to do with the content. We'll do clip size. I don't know what to do with the content, and if it was a good run, then I possibly lost a really good run. It's just, man. But yeah, Anthony, if you go by that tier list, I think you'll do pretty well. I think those are... The only real thing that people argued with me on my tier list is the cryo cannon. For whatever reason, people think the cryo cannon is an A or S tier weapon. I'm a hard disagree. But for the most part, I think everything in my S and A tier, you know, I think it's a pretty clear consensus that those are probably the best weapons in the game. I don't think anyone's like arguing that the M1000, hold on. Like the M1000, yep, there it is, our favorite thing to pick. I feel like it's always with the gold scanner. But yeah, I don't think anyone's gonna really argue about like the plasma carbine, the thunderhead, the M1000. Those are clearly the best weapons in the game. And so I think if you kind of stick with those kind of ones, like just pick one S tier weapon and then pick a few A and Bs, and you should be able to clear most of the content in the game. Let's go. Just what do I want to do here? Damage and potency? Okay. Let's do damage. Okay, and then we're gonna do the mini pellets. So we're just gonna turn this into, let's shred everything in front of me. But okay, so fa fu fu. Here's my, and I literally just recorded a video for this. I did a Frostfire build. It's gonna be a little bit till it comes out because, like I said, I recorded maybe like 3 or 4 other videos, so it'll be out in a few days. But I don't see it. I used the cryo cannon and I used the wave cooker, and I can't see any reason to ever take the cryo cannon over the wave cooker, because the wave cooker does more damage and it freezes everything better than the cryo cannon does. Like, if you can get the increased width and rotation speed, you will freeze everything so much better than the cryo cannon does. And the cryo cannon's like sole purpose is to freeze things, and it's not even the best weapon at freezing things. So that's why I can't get behind it. I can't get behind the cryo cannon being a good weapon. I can't. And then the same goes for the cryo drones. Kind of the same situation. They just don't put out any damage, and there's other weapons that are better at freezing. Alright, we can do the critical damage. The wave cooker is a incredibly good weapon. I can't remember if I put it at A or S tier, but it's it's like a borderline S tier weapon if I didn't put it at S tier. We'll definitely do that critical chance. The wave cooker is such a good, and I feel almost underappreciated weapon in this game. It's so good. Because one, it can shoot through walls too. Which is another thing it has ahead of it over the cryo cannon. The cryo cannon can't shoot through walls. The wave cooker can. So the wave cooker can shoot through, ooh, and we got electric. The wave cooker can shoot through walls, damage them, and then freeze them while you're mining through everything. Let's do projectile damage. Okay, so we pretty much have almost a full electric build here. Okay, let's go fire rate. Oh man, did I not get like any nitra that round? I didn't. Oh well. Okay, we'll do the XP, critical, potency, and then that's it. Morning! What up, Knight? Morning to you. Must be very early where you're at. It is 6 p.m. for me. But even going on Tony's comment, like I don't even feel like it's that good at crowd control. I just, you could take, I think like you could take the plasma carbine too and put cold on that, and that's better at crowd control. But again, that's also why that weapon's an S tier weapon. So, but yeah, it's just, I don't know. It's hard for me to ever justify picking a cryo cannon because I would rather just take another weapon and just modify it to cold. That's usually how I roll if I want to do something with cold. I'll just be like, all right, I'll take the Nux 17, get the spiral attack and put cold on it, or I'll take the plasma carbine and put cold on it. I'll take the wave cooker, put cold on it. And then those weapons will also do way better damage. Okay, we're gonna take the coupon here. Pretty good start. Coupon's awesome. I would like to get a scanner or two though. Even though we did just see one, but I gotta take the coupon. Yeah, Nitra and Gold got nerfed. Alright, we'll do the reload. Especially from the drops, but it makes sense to me, I think, to nerf. I think it makes sense for me to nerf what they put in the drops, at least for Nitra and Gold, because there was almost no reason to ever take anything else. If Gold or Nitra showed up, it was pretty much you're gonna take it because it was like it was just you were getting more bang for your buck if you took that. We can go fire rate. Cold builds. I mean, at this point, at least for me, because I have like full meta and everything, but a full cold build is viable in the fact that, I mean, you can win. You can win if you do a full cold build. But is it going to be a good build? No. No. A full cold build isn't going to be good. You really, I would say you probably really only want one cold weapon. I think if you have more than two, you're probably hurting your build a lot. One cold weapon is perfectly fine. 3 or 4, ugh, you're hurting yourself. Let's do the critical chance. Have they discussed the idea of endless mode? Originally, they did, Knight. Endless mode was supposed to come out with 1.0, but they nixed those plans quite a while ago. Their original intent was, okay, ooh, another gold bug. That's the second one I've seen this run. But their original plan was to drop it at 1.0 release. But then something came up with like their engine and it not working properly on their engine and things like that, and then they had to redo their engine, and now it's kind of on hold indefinitely. So I wouldn't expect 1.0 soon, but I know it's something that they have planned, at least for some point, but probably not the near future. We're gonna have a lot of luck. I got this luck item, and then I just got 2 upgrades for luck.
Satisfied. The drop pod is arriving. Get moving. It won't hang around.
New biomes? Yeah, I would imagine. Unfortunately, I haven't seen a roadmap for this game in a very long time. I hope they do drop something soon that lets us know what they have planned. They said there are plans, like, they haven't said like, oh, this is it, we're gonna move on to our next game now. There will be new content for this game at some point. I just don't know when, and I don't know what.
Remember to mine for minerals as you progress.
Oh yeah, Tony, we're 100% not seeing it this year. I think that's probably like a guarantee. I'm pretty sure that's not happening.
More options.
Let's do the pickup.
Nope. Try again.
I'm gonna mark that damage. We'll do the electric.
What else we got?
Okay, we'll do the projectile damage. Oh, I can't afford that, dang it. Okay, we'll mark that though.
Your mission is clear. Get to it.
I hope they put out at least a roadmap soon, because I do want to know what their plans are, because outside of this 1.0 update, it's been almost a year since we've kind of like heard anything about their plans. And so now that 1.0 is out, I want them to be like, okay, here's the next 6 months, here's the next 9 months of content plan. In 3 months, in December, we're gonna drop a new weapon and new overclocks. And then February of next year, we're gonna add a new biome and a new subclass. You know, I want to see those. I want to see that kind of stuff. Have I seen? Hold on. Hey, Rye, did you see the video Redone posted? Raiden posted about explosions. I saw the thumbnail. I didn't watch it though. There's a lot of people I follow, but there's not. I don't really watch a lot of videos. But I'm a Raiden fan. He always does really cool stuff. Another luck upgrade. But Raiden is a friend of the channel, so if you're not subbed or following Raiden, you can go check him out. He plays a lot of similar games, plays a lot of Deep Rock Galactic, comes up with some pretty unique and cool builds. All right, we'll take this one. I really want to get scanners, but I also don't want to pass up on these items because this is a really good item for this build. Damage reload, crit chance, and crit damage. What's up, Steven? Let's do the damage. So subclasses are out of the equation, huh? What about new classes? Are there any classes that are not in this game? I would imagine probably not. It's probably only the 4 classes, huh? But I know there's weapons. Like, I know there's weapons they don't have in the game. And to be honest, I mean, why couldn't they? They don't. Do they have to pull from Deep Rock Galactic? Like, couldn't they come up with a new class or subclass for this game if they wanted to? You know, like a Deep Rock Galactic Survivor exclusive subclass? Probably not. They probably pull all from the source material, but I don't know, maybe. All right, let's do mining. Just see what they can mine. They don't have plasma on them though, so they're not going to be good at mining, but let's see. Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to break rules. I wasn't intentionally. Oh, I don't. There's no rules. There's no rules. I don't care. You can plug people.
All tasks complete. Stage finished. The drop pod is prepped and ready. Get on it before it leaves.
Like, as long as we're not posting like, hey, Raiden's live right now. You should go watch him. As long as it's not getting to like that level, I don't care. Like, I really don't care. Alright, let's get in the ship. Let's see. I just downloaded this game tonight and going to play tomorrow after. This is a good game. If you like these survivor type games, this is definitely one of the best ones. Okay, I'll buy the critical and I'll mark the mining.
This is the big one, miner. Find and destroy the cocoons and take out that dreadnought.
I know, I haven't really been finding the nitro nodes, have I? Rogue Core will be interesting to see what they do with that game. I can't wait for Rogue Core to come out. Because at this point, I feel like I missed the ship on Deep Rock Galactic, the original. You know, I feel it feels like it's kind of late for me to get into that game. I don't have, I mean, I guess I kind of have like a following with Deep Rock, but that's really for this game. But it's hard to jump into new games that are like Deep Rock Galactic is an old game in comparison. You know, that's like a 6-year-old game. How old is Deep Rock Galactic? That game feels old. But when Rogue Core comes out, that's definitely going to be a game I'm going to jump in on day one. I'll probably see if I can get like a key for the game and maybe do something early for it. You know, I think the devs know me well enough now to where I could probably reach out and try to get something for Rogue Core. Yeah, let's do the fire rate and then we'll do the lead wrapped ammo. But I hope they put out something soon for Rogue Core. Alright, this is probably a decent item. Yeah, I think we'll take that. I really wanted to get scanners, but... I guess we're not really gonna get any scanners this run, huh? Please tell the devs to release this game on Mac. I don't think I have that kind of sway. I definitely don't have that kind of sway. I'm sure if enough people mention it though in their Discord, you know, maybe. Ooh, a green piece of loot. Just what I wanted. Something to go right into the recycle bin. And a purple piece of loot. Okay, we'll definitely go fire rate again. I mean, I have enough sway to where I could be like, hey guys, remember me? I've done all these Deep Rock Galactic survivors. Here's my channel. Can I please get a key for... That's about the amount of sway I have there. I have to be like, hey, hi, remember me? New videos for your game. I downloaded it because it was highly recommended for Steam Deck, but then just play it all on my PC instead. This is a great game for Steam Deck. What's up, Craven? Let's do fire rate. Let's do all these fire rate.
More options.
Wow, we're getting a lot of level ups here for our smart gun.
It'll do.
Do one more reroll.
Let's try again.
I'm gonna mark the damage and then I guess that's it. I don't think I'm gonna... I'll mark the piercing on that.
There's beasties to shoot and work to be done. Get to it, miner.
For this year, I'm just hoping for more weapons, overclocks, and artifacts. Oh, I know. I mean, just like... It wouldn't even take a lot to make me happy. If they just put in 2 new weapons and then maybe a few overclocks for weapons, I'd be like, sick. Let's try these weapons out and let's see if we can get some new builds going. You know? Just 2 weapons. Like, 2 weapons is all it takes for me. Even just new overclocks. I would be fine with just a couple new overclocks. That would be awesome too. Okay, we'll do the legendary potency there. And damage. So this weapon's not electric, right? It's not. What was that? The supply drop. Oh, I need to get a little bit more nitra. Let's get a little bit more nitra before we go get that. I think this is a reroll. Ooh, I love... Man, this would give me big damage. This would give me big damage. I think we'll take the Nitro Scanner first, though. And then if that shows up later in the game, I'll take that. Let's see. Please, people, light stalking and acts of chaos. It's not something hinged people do. Leave it for the... What? For the... Okay, so Mac Stuff takes a translator tool, then remake everything to run natively, and even then it will break the Apple, man, and charge you 6K per app. Oh my gosh. First time catching the stream. You're up on my 70-inch. Zach, if only I had a camera, I would... Then you could see my pretty mug in all your 70-inch HD glory. Talking about overclocks, I need the Hurricane overclock on main DRG. Hopefully they add reroll. Yes. Yes, hopefully. I really hope they add overclocks. If they ever add more overclocks to the game, I definitely think that's something they need to do. Honestly, I think it should even be in there now. I don't think there's any reason not to. Charge gold. Charge 50 gold. Charge like a ton of money to re-roll an overclock. You know, maybe charge 25 gold for a regular overclock, and then charge 50 gold for an unstable overclock for level 18. I would be totally fine with that. I would, because now that some weapons have 3 overclocks, and if I'm looking for one specific one, that definitely makes it hard sometimes to do the builds I want to do. So yeah, I definitely want to see overclocks. What's up, Andrew? It's like I'm killing them without even trying. All right, let's do reload for medium. Let's do the gold. There's probably something down there in that corner, but I'm not going to be able to go get it.
Good work, Miner. Now to stage 7.
I just found this game probably a week ago, and I've been binging your channel. I think my favorite build I've watched so far is the drone build's your favorite? Oh man, I hate drones. There's some fun to be had with them, but I'm definitely not a drone fan.
Legendary upgrade. Next.
Let's do mining damage. Let's do the projectile damage.
I'll take it. Next.
Let's see. Ooh, bunch of good ones here. Okay, I'm gonna mark the damage and damage. I'll take movement speed and reload. Have you done a video on best overclocks for each weapon? That probably is too much. Yeah, if I went through every weapon, that would take me, I don't know, that would take me hours. That would be a very, very, very long video. Okay, I'll take the piercing there. That's a good item to get for these weapons. But honestly, I think a lot of weapons have really good overclocks. It just, like, because those are really your build defining picks, you know? So I think the overclocks or unstable overclocks, a lot of them are pretty good. It just depends what you're trying to do. But to be honest, I think I've done a tier list for the classes, so you can check that out. It's a little old, you know, it's probably about a year old, maybe a little more. But to be honest, I don't think really much has changed in my opinion on classes, other than the Interrogator is now an S tier class. I think the Interrogator is one of the best classes in the game. Whereas earlier I had it like one of the worst. Ooh, we'll definitely do the nitro powder there. Especially since I have a nitro scanner. The speed build you did was so good. That was so fun. I liked that one. That one was really fun. I like being able to run around the map super fast and just mine things. I always hate it when I play these types of games and I'm really slow. You know, I play Spell Brigade a lot too, and sometimes in that game you could be really slow, and I hate it. I hate it when you're slow. I like doing fast builds. That's why in this game, Pickled Nitra is insane for damage, but I try to avoid taking it unless it's really late in the game. Plasma on turrets always. Plasma on turrets is incredibly good. Definitely, if you do the drone build, yeah, don't take that defensive mode where they circle around you. I think you always want aggro on those. That's part of why I don't really like the drones. Because a couple of them start off with circle, and you have to pick a upgrade to make them aggro. But the fire and acid drones, they're good. Those are good. Because again, status effect in this game is super, super good.
Stage 7 done and dusted, taking you to stage 8.
Done and dusted? Nice. Let's see. So, Ryan, 93 days until Christmas. Excited? Yeah, I am excited. I'll be more excited if they announce an update in December for this game. Your kiddo's old enough to game with you yet? I'm having the best time. I'm having the best fun of gaming life playing co-op with my son. Takes me back. Yeah, my oldest son is 13. He just turned 13 a few weeks ago. But yeah, we don't play a ton of games together. When he was younger, we would play co-op games all the time. We played the Lego games. We played the Knack games. Knack is probably one of my most memorable games playing co-op with him. We do play Mario Kart though. Like we got a Switch and we play Mario Kart. Co-op games though, we haven't really, I don't know, we haven't really found. Oh, we did play we played like Mario Wonder. But that was a while ago.
Can't get enough of this rare stuff. Nope. Try again. It's a little extra.
But yeah, I play like a good amount with him, but they're really into Roblox now.
Get to work. That's aliens to be
And so my daughter, she's always like talking on her, she's always like FaceTiming and playing Roblox with her friends. And my son's kind of the same way now. You know, it's almost like he's too old to game with me at this point. We'll still play some games together, but yeah, he's kind of, he goes and plays Roblox with his friends now. And same with my daughter. They're really into Roblox. What's crazy, Craven, is, you know, like, because you know, like, people my age, we grew up on Mario Kart. So obviously I've been playing Mario Kart a long time. I played like every Mario Kart there is to play. I'm really good at the game, and like I can whoop on my son. Like he obviously doesn't have the experience I have, but man, my son has a friend, and he comes over and he talks so much trash, like, oh, he's really good at Mario Kart and whatnot. And I was like, all right, fine, let's play. This kid whooped my ass. He is insane at Mario Kart. It was like the first time a kid has ever beat me, and I was like, oh man, I'm definitely out of my prime now. This 13-year-old, or at the time he was probably 11 or 12, but yeah, he whooped me. He knew like every shortcut. He was power sliding the entire course, and I was just like, oh my gosh. Yeah, you know how it is then, Craven. Like, we grew up with Mario Kart. I've been beating my son nonstop. Like, I don't know if he'll ever be able to beat me in Mario Kart, but one of his random friends just totally whooped my ass. And like, I'm good at Mario Kart. I'm good. Like, I can play online and I can compete pretty well. But yeah, this kid just, it wasn't even close. But he's the type of kid who I think literally puts in like 10 hours a day, you know, just playing that game. So, just crazy. Taking a break for dinner, but we'll keep the stream up and running. All right, Tony, enjoy your dinner. All right, we'll take the gold again. Yeah, that's exactly it. It's the new generation of gamers now that are just up and coming now, and now they're gonna be able to whoop me. Most of them play Roblox now, though, or, you know, Fortnite, or one of those types of games, a Call of Duty. I miss being a kid. If someone had told me being an adult sucked this hard, I miss being a kid too. But what I do like about being an adult is all the disposable income I have. Because now I can actually buy games I want, play games I want. YouTube definitely cuts into my free time, but you know, I actually have like a decent amount of free time. Like, I have a good job to where when I leave work, I'm done. You know, most of the time I don't have to work much longer, like after my work hours, and then I just come home, I get to relax and whatever, go buy Pokemon cards. That's a thing too, Craven. Since you're talking about it, the building, I can't keep up in Fortnite because of the building. I always play, we would play that a lot. I would play that a lot with my kids. You know, my son would play on his computer, and then my daughter would play like either on my PlayStation or my Switch, and so we would all play together. My daughter was actually pretty good at building. She's only like, right now she's only 9, but at the time she was probably 7 or 8, and she was better at building than I was. I never was good at building. And so I always tried to play like, oh, let's play non-build mode, because I can't keep up. I can't keep up with the building. That's definitely a generation gap right there. Old people aren't building in Fortnite. We're just running around shooting. Ooh, the huli bait. We have a good build for this. See, we're gonna be, yep, see, called it. We're gonna be able to wreck these guys. I'm gonna take the movement speed. Let's take the legendary gold. Okay, where'd the other ones go? Up here? I see the gold trail. Let's do potency. Yeah, where's... Is that just... Oh, is that just from my... That's just from my gold scanner. See, we're gonna melt these guys. Alright, let's take the projectile damage. Buying shit is dope. 100%. I love buying shit. I could never buy this many Pokemon cards when I was a kid, and now I can just go to the store and buy a card if I want. Isn't it funny that when you're young, you just want to grow up, and when you're older, you just want to be young again? Yeah, I mean, I don't know if I'd really want to be young again. Like, at least not old enough to where I have to go back to school. You know, I don't want to be that age. I actually enjoy working more than I enjoy school. So I'm definitely in a spot to where I don't want to go back to like having to be in school again and doing homework and all of that. Just out of curiosity, what field do you work in? I'm just an analytical worker, nothing exciting. I'm a supervisor though at my position or at my job, but just analytical working. That's it. Sit in the cubicle. So it's relatively, it ebbs and flows in terms of stress levels. Okay, let's get the gold. Yeah, I wouldn't say like my job is high stress. I mean, at times it can be, but for the most part, it's a chill job. I have a really good team. I have like really good employees, you know. They know their shit, and I don't have to, you know, like I don't have to micromanage or anything. Definitely makes being a supervisor a lot better when you have good employees. So my team is like a top tier team. They're really good. All right, we'll buy that. Let's buy that crit.
Let me try again.
I guess I didn't need to buy the mining. I just have so much gold now. Let's see. Any updates on the tournament? No, not yet. They let me know that they were kind of postponing it. It's probably a multitasking thing we lose when we get older. It felt like the change between Doom and Doom Eternal. Differences between just shooting. That's a good example. Yeah, differences between just shooting and having to like grapple onto everything and just manage like every game now has like movement mechanics, you know. You have to run around, slide, grapple, whatever. You can't just aim and shoot anymore. Yeah, let's see. I'm trying to look at comments while also playing. We'll wait until we get to a level up. Yeah, we are killing these guys fast. I wonder if we can just, I don't know if I have the power to just face tank the boss. If I had pickled nitra, I think we could, but I don't think I can just, I don't know if I can just face tank them. Yeah, definitely can't. Oh, maybe kind of can. It's harder when there's two of them. There we go. Got him right as he was jumping towards us. If we got that pickled nitra, that would have been a different story. Let's do the legendary. All right, weapon box. Some shredder grenades. All right, well there we go. That was a nice, easy run. I love the Warhog. The Warhog is so good. It's probably, I'm assuming smart rifle is our highest damage weapon, but Warthog I think is the best one. Oh, the turret. I always forget about the turret. I forgot we had a turret. Yeah, turret's almost always going to do the best damage. That's crazy. 64 million, 35 million for the smart rifle, and then 26 million plus some electric stacks here. This weapon does always lack in overall damage just because it's a forward facing weapon, so it's never going to top the damage charts really, but it's an insanely good weapon. All right, let's see. You know, when I've woken up in the morning, you hear the almighty crack. Oh gosh, I crack my knees all the time now. My knees are so bad. Also great for employees to have a great supervisor manager. That would be great. I don't know if my employees can say that, but I can say I have great employees. As an Asian, I wouldn't want to go back and relive my younger days. I won't say anything about that. Why? Have you sold any other legendary gear on accident? No, I haven't. I've not sold any other legendary gear. That was a one-time mistake. Okay, what did we get? Armor, max HP, heal when a supply pod arrives. Okay, what do we want to see? Do you guys want to see anything specific? Any sort of weapon or class or build? We'll do, I honestly think we'll probably only do one more run because I don't think I can do 3 runs because I have to be off by like 8:30 to put my daughter to bed. So we might just do one more long run because these runs take like an hour. My interns have learned to fear me in the way that you fear kittens. Oh man. Nades, full plasma. Let's see. I'm 28 and have double knee surgery. Oh no. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna have to have knee surgery sometime in the near future. Plasma or explosions. Alright, well, it seems like explosions is kind of the top choice. What legendary items do you have? Let's see. How do we do this? How do I filter? No, that doesn't do it. Class mods, change tab, control, favorite. I don't have a lot of legendaries. We just have these 4. I've only found 4 legendaries. Well, I found 5 legendaries, and I sold one on accident because I thought I was upgrading it. Okay, we can do explosions. Let's go with Demolitionist. And I might already have a build kind of set up for this character. Let's see if I've gotten anything better, though, since then. So this has explosion radius. Don't do it the moment you get knee surgery. The hip is next. Oh, my knees are so bad, though. Like, they're always sore and achy. I think, like, I have such really bad cartilage in there. I did... You know, like most people, I peaked in high school. You know, I was a track star in high school. Like I did track and cross country, but I did all the jumping events. Like I did triple jump. So I think doing triple jump for years and years and years, like really hurt my knees. Just all the impact I was putting on them constantly. So yeah, I don't know. I mean, I don't think I need it like within the next few years, but I could definitely see it coming at some point. All right. So again, so we'll probably stick with this one. I'll just kind of look for anything that has like explosion radius. And then we'll just try to kind of build around that. Cold, like, so none of these. What does this one have? Luck and reload. I think we'll just stick with that one then. Then let's go over to this one. Has mining and H status effect, critical damage, fire rate. None of these are probably really going to have explosion radius on them either, though. But I could definitely go with a better item here. We could probably do status effect damage, because if we do explosives, I'll probably pick up the grenades. Hey, look at that, our first super chat. See, look, I got top left corner. I got a little dancing Pikachu up there. Thank you, Christopher, for the $5. Hey man, love your content. Keep up the great work. You are officially the first super chatter with my new alerts. Thank you. Much appreciate it. Okay, let's do... What are we doing here again? Mining, max HP. Mining, pickup radius. Mining, XP. We go with that one for now. Status... No, I think we'll go with the status effect damage. Oh, this one's pretty good. Status effect damage and explosion radius. And explosion radius per... I doubt I have a better item for that, for for an explosion. Oh... Oh, no. For every weapon below level 12? Wait, no, I didn't mean to click that. I didn't mean to click that. Which one? Which one was it? It was a blue one, wasn't it? This one. That was the one, right? Explosion radius, status effect damage, explosion radius. No. Which one did I have equipped? Weapon range. It was for red sugar. It was this one. Okay. Right, that was the one I had. Explosion radius for every weapon. I definitely don't want a weapon below 12, because we're not going to do that. Weapon range, movement speed, weapon range. Okay, so I think we'll just stick with this one. Explosion radius? No, wait, where am I not clicking on the right one? Per red sugar, this one. Keep clicking on the wrong one. Okay, so this one's going to give me status effect damage, explosion radius, and then half a percentage for each red sugar collected. This one's going to give me damage. Okay, let's see what we can get with this one. We're literally just looking for explosion radius. And then I guess status effect damage. I don't think we're going to have anything here. Pickup radius, life regen. Damage below. Okay, we'll just pick the best one then. Anthony, thank you for subscribing. I guess we'll probably just go with this one. That's a pretty solid weapon. Then damage, reload, critical damage, and then the extra fire rate. Fire rate we definitely don't need. We could do this one okay, this one's like a little bit of a mix. Damage, critical chance, damage, potency, range. We'll go with that one. Damage, range, reload, piercing. Nothing really good for status effect stuff here. So I guess we'll go with that, or explosions. Okay, so this is what we'll run. Explosion radius, luck and reload. This gives me status effect damage. This one gives me, this one's really good. This one gives me status effect damage, explosion radius, and then more explosion radius per red sugar. This one's gonna give me damage, armor, and mining, and then this one will give me damage, potency. Okay, so let's go into our, not main missions, masteries. Oh, we're playing the engineer again. All right, demolitionist. All right, we'll do explosions, and I'm gonna mainly focus on. We'll get
Good luck, miner.
we'll definitely get the incendiary grenade. Oh man, I feel really slow. We'll get the incendiary grenade. We'll get the what do you call it? The neurotoxin grenade. And then I don't know what we'll do for the last one. Maybe like a cryo grenade. I guess we could go crit. Oh, I forgot to upgrade my gear. How many upgrades can you do? You can do 3. That's something I need to remember to do. I always forget to upgrade my gear. You can do 3 upgrades per weapon, though. That's it. 3. Alright, this is a reroll. This is a reroll. Okay, we'll do the cryo. This is honestly, this is a bad start. Knight, thank you so much for the super chat. Say it with me, for Carl. For Carl.
Please clear it out.
Yeah, this is a bad start damage-wise. Cryo and and the grenade launcher. This is not the ideal start here. Ooh, look at my HP too. I have no HP upgrades with this one. Let's do explosive damage. Okay, always take the coupon floor 1. Let's go reload.
Big swarm detected. Lock up and get ready.
Go reload. But thank you, Knight. Again, super appreciate it. I'm gonna do that movement speed because I feel super slow. For new players, would you upgrade skills or gear first? Probably skills. But to be honest, that's you know, that's a new thing for me. I haven't played, like, I haven't, you know, I have like max meta stuff out, so I never had to really think about that. But I would imagine skills would be probably more beneficial. Because the gear you'll probably replace. So I would probably spend as much as you can on like the meta progress. And then worry about your gear later. But it definitely, I would have to look at like what the costs were. Like, is the cost more efficient to upgrade the permanent upgrade, which I'm assuming it is, versus upgrading a piece of gear.
This makes my whole life better.
Like that I can't answer because again it's it's tough to say because I already have max progress, so I haven't had to think about that. But yeah, I definitely think skills are good.
Your history. Take that.
Let's just go damage. You're good, buddy. You keep me occupied. Oh, what happened? Scotty, thank you for the sub. You're good, buddy. You keep me occupied in hospital. Least I can do is buy you a non-Starbucks coffee. Thank you. Nope, I appreciate it. I'm glad I can help in any way possible for anyone out there. Definitely do an explosion radius. That's all we're gonna pick. It's explosion radius this run. Every single time. Gotta get them permanent upgrades first. Yeah, I think that's probably the safe bet. Because yeah, your gear you're just gonna probably replace too.
The bugs are going insane.
All right, we need to re-roll this. Ooh, okay, there's incendiary grenade, so we'll do incendiary,
Dwarf like me.
and then the last weapon we're gonna look for is the neurotoxin grenade.
You're cute. You're dead.
Yeah, I think the consensus right now is upgrade the skills first. So there you go, that's your answer. Skills first. Alright, we could do the status effect damage, even though it's only our incendiary grenade right now.
Can't hang around forever, Miner. These bugs aren't your friends.
This one might actually... Well, now that we have the grenade, the incendiary, but these builds are kind of hard to deal with in the beginning.
Lock it in.
But I think the game...
It's calling to me.
Tony, you can answer to this one too. Have you found the game to be a lot easier now? Because I do think the game's a lot easier now now that I'm starting to get gear and equip it all. I'm finding that
You have to move, Miner.
builds that I somewhat struggled with sometimes, I don't struggle with anymore. Because like this right here, if I had this before pre-gear, I feel like I would be struggling right now. Okay, we're looking for neurotoxin grenade. Yes.
This toxin's sure to get on their nerves.
Starting off with a cryo and the grenade launcher, I would have been not moving through these enemies at all, but now we're kind of clearing through them pretty easily because of all the damage, the status effect stuff we have.
Move it, Miner. The bugs are gunning.
So I kind of think they're gonna have to rebalance the game again at some point. The game definitely feels a lot easier once I started getting gear, good high level gear, and upgrading it. The game's definitely a little bit easier now.
It's mine.
And that's what I was definitely afraid of. That I was afraid it was going to be too easy at some point.
Stage 1 completed. Well done. Taking you to stage 2.
Let's do damage. The game was only harder at first.
This is my pick.
The game was harder until you got gear, and then it became easier.
What else?
Oh, we could do lifetime. Let's do that. I'm gonna mark the pickup radius and the damage. Aw, I'm broke. But yeah, the first few runs were really hard. You know, I couldn't do Hazard 5 like my first couple runs. But then as soon as I picked up some gear, it was a lot easier. And now that I'm running Hazard 5 all the time now and starting to get higher level gear to replace my stuff, it's just getting easier and easier. Some runs I'll start off a run and I'll have 500 HP. And it's like, okay, that's gonna be very hard to kill me now. For whatever reason, this build I actually didn't get any HP items. So my HP is actually incredibly low.
Swarm incoming. We got supplies ready for you.
much nitro? Okay, we have plenty of nitro. Alright, we'll do the damage. If we can get cryo into mining, that would be cool. So we'll try for that. Alright, this is a reroll. This is a reroll. I like this one, but I'm looking for scanners. We could do this one. It's not a scanner. The BLT would actually be super good right now too, just because my HP is so low. But we're gonna risk it for the biscuit. I'm gonna take the status effect stuff. Oh, we got TNT. Let's go. We're only gonna have one grenade that does mining though, but that'll be cool. Oh, I need to make sure I'm getting the red sugar, huh? Funny if they would do a hardcore mode and gears. Wait, hold on. It would be funny if they do a hardcore mode, get better gear, and it's a lot harder, but if you die, that current dwarf is... Oh my gosh, that would be so amazing. Dude, if they did a hardcore mode and your dwarf dies, he's gone forever, that would be sick. That would be sick. What an amazing idea, Tone. Or Tom. That was Tom. I gave credit to Tony. I saw the red name and thought, Tom. Tom, you get credit for that, not Tony. That would be sick. That would be... Oh god, I would play the shit out of that if they let us do a hardcore mode. That would be crazy. Like, you know, you start off with a dwarf. And you know, you have to run them through, like, you have to start on hazard 1 or something, and you don't get to share loot with anything else. It's like its own separate character, and you have to build that character up on its own. You guys had the same... Tony, you guys have the same name, the same color. It both starts with a T, and you both have an icon next to you. I was like... It's like, oh, Tony, great idea. Send it to the devs. You send it to the devs. That's... You get your bounty pay for that. That's a great idea. Isn't that just Diablo 3? Yeah, but it's not in this game. I want a hardcore mode in this game. Because you can make it its own separate thing too, like its own separate mission or just game mode. I don't know, however you want to do it. I'm gonna do the damage there. Yeah, like you start a level 1 dwarf. You have a level 1 dwarf and you have to level up that character just from 0 to hero. That would be... But, okay, the one thing you would have to do though is either... For a game mode like that, you would either have to include the current meta, like, or not meta progress, what am I thinking here? Masteries. You'd either have to include, because I'm not grinding all the masteries. If you make me do that on a fresh character, I'm not playing it. If I had to grind all the masteries every time for a new character on hardcore, no way.
When you make it back. If you make it back.
Yeah, there's definitely ways to make that exciting though.
Let's shake it up. This is perfect for my build.
Okay. Oh, I didn't get the 3 smaller grenades. Oh, I really love that one with mining. We'll do the explosion size on like both of those.
We've got work to do and quotas to meet. You have your objectives.
We need to get some more explosion size. Although every time I get red sugar, we are getting a little bit more. I need to get some HP too. I need some HP pickups desperately. This is one of those runs where if I don't get HP, I'm gonna get hit by an exploder around floor 7 or 8, and I'm just gonna die.
Detected. Get ready. They'll be
And this is gonna be the explosion builds are always. The explosions are always the most chaotic in terms of visibility, being absolutely wrecked. So, but I passed on the BLT.
clear out the LZ.
Yeah, they would have to get, if they did a mode like that, they'd have to get rid of the masteries. That would be dumb to have to grind that for every single character every time. There's no way.
Fly pod cleared. Impact imminent.
Let's do explosive damage. Okay, I want scanners. There we go.
Makes my whole life better. Never felt better.
Okay, I'm trying to get hit, but I'm freezing everything. There we go. Because I need to be able to make sure I pick up the red sugar, because that gives me... Every one of those is giving me more explosion radius. Oh, I see it up there. I see you.
Gonna kill you all. So you like
I hate masteries. I hate them. I thought they were a great idea, but
Who's heading your way? Load up.
doing them once is enough. I never want to do masteries ever again. So yeah, I will never touch a mastery if I don't have to.
now we're cooking with gas.
And for those, so speaking of masteries, a little self-advertisement here. If you're new to the channel, new to the game, I literally have a video for every single mastery in the game. Every subclass, every weapon, every biome. So if you're struggling with any of those, you can check out my channel, and I have a video for all those masteries, every single one of them.
Bloody hell, you're hot, McNeil.
So if you're struggling with it, go ahead and check those out, because I know some weapons are a lot harder than others. Ooh, legendary explosion radius. You heard that ghost ship. You know what you have to do. Time to raise the level cap on masteries. Nope.
Feels rare. Feels right.
Never again. Because even the anomalies, I haven't done the anomalies. I don't care for them. I don't care to do masteries again. Alright, was there any... Oh, there's more resources down here. I'm looking for red sugar. Oh, look at you hiding down here! And some red sugar. I'm gonna have to get hit, though. Oh, man, this is gonna be tough. There's a lot I gotta do here. I gotta get hit? Okay, I'll just take that.
Shoots better.
Let's do the explosion radius. Man, I gotta get hit, get this, and now I gotta... Oh, you're gonna drop something, too.
Arrived. Get
Let's do the XP gain. But now I gotta go... Let's go see if I can find that hoarder bug.
Choice.
Legendary reload. Let's see if I can get him before... Come on. Look at the damage, please. Please. No, come back. No, don't run this way. Oh my gosh, we're gonna get this, okay. That was rough though. Alright, I'm gonna take the HP. Because again, that just gets it out of the pool.
Stage 3 completed.
Is it on red sugar mining or collection? I don't know. I'll let you know in a second.
My pick.
I didn't realize, is there a difference?
It's a little extra special.
We'll buy all of this. We won't buy that
Let me
though.
try again.
Buy
That's the
movement
one.
speed, explosion radius, reload.
What else? Nice. I'll take it.
Okay, I'm gonna mark the pickup radius.
Get to work. There's aliens to be killed and gold to be mined.
Alright, gear. Let's see. Per red sugar, collect it.
When I started here.
So we have to collect it. Tom versus Everything is a name I haven't heard in a while. I know he kind of retired from streaming or content creation. That was the last time I heard or talked to Tom.
Swarm detected. Get ready. They'll be with you shortly.
Our mining's starting to be decent-ish. I really wish we would have got the 3 smaller grenades, though.
Think you can kill me? Think again. Bloody hell, you're hot. You club open.
The swarm is heading your way. Load up.
So how many? We just have the 1 scanner right now. So I definitely still want to get more scanners. Look how much we're blowing up the map already. This is pretty good. Let's go with... I'm gonna go reload so I can level that up. Ooh, see? Oh gosh. I can't get hit by these. Can't get hit by these exploders. Okay, still looking for scanners. That's a no. Man, my rerolls are starting to run low here. Oh, another gold scanner though. Great. Okay, if we don't get any other scanners, that's okay. 2 gold scanners is great for this build. Gold scanners are the best things to get because that's going to give us explosion radius, explosion damage, all that stuff. So that's what we're looking for the most. You both have this thing where you're like, I know I should go for this, but subvert, yep. That'll happen, because something else will show up that you just in that moment, it just sounds better. Let's take that, and we'll do the damage reload. I'm not really leveling up this grenade launcher too much, though. At least I'm trying not to. I need to get about 100 more HP, I think.
One down. It's for me. One down.
So much XP. Okay, let's do the potency.
Well done. Objective completed.
And there's a magnet.
Get there now. It will leave without you.
Legendary pickup radius. That's a good one. We'll go straight up explosive damage. I mean, we're doing a really good job of clearing out the map, that's for sure.
5 we go.
Alright, let's go with... We'll go pickup radius, damage, potency,
Too shabby. Let's shake it up.
status effect, damage, mining. Go damage over here.
Gonna roll the dice on this.
We could do the crit, we could do the reload, that's fine. We'll do one more reroll so we can see if we can lock something. We'll lock luck and we'll lock move speed. Purple crate, did I miss a purple crate? Mining builds really are the best fun in this game, agreed.
This is it. Destroy the cocoons and take out the dread.
Tomorrow's video is a coil gun mining, which was really good. I like that there's so many ways to do mining builds in this game too. You can do them with grenades, you can do them with the coil gun, you can kind of do them with drones. You can do it with a plasma turret, or you can just do it yourself with a good old pickaxe extender and a lot of movement speed and mining speed. You know, it's really cool. They give you a lot of variety for that. Coil gun's crazy good at mining. If you get a couple extra beams on that, you get like good reload speed. You just clear everything out. It's crazy. Okay, something hit me.
Think you can kill me? Well, think again. Think you can kill me? Well, think again.
I love all the fire on the map too. That's why I like doing this one like an explosive build with the fire, the incendiary grenade, and the neurotoxin. It looks so good just covering the map in fire and acid.
We need you to clean up the landing zone.
You ugly son of a bitch.
One crate of goodies on the way, miner.
What a shot.
These are no's. This one's not bad, but I'm not gonna take this. I don't like taking this early. But I only have one reroll. Alright, we'll go gold tip bullets. That's actually a good item here. Let's go get the boss. I don't think we're gonna kill the boss that fast, but maybe my status. Oh, okay. My status effect stuff isn't doing too bad. Just run them through the fire. It'll rack up. I think we'll re-roll. Do potency. What up? Just had an awesome Juggernaut tank build run. Was just running through packs, getting XP, taking damage from thunder and the minigun. Yeah, the tank builds in this game are super good now. I did one too not too long ago. I think, was it Tony that did one too? Someone had commented that they did a run too where they got like 2,000 HP. I was like, dang. The tank builds in this game are good. Especially now that it's so easy to stack a ton of HP. Tank builds are really good in this game now. Let's see. OHRye is the god of hellfire and he brings you fire. I need to do a fire. Speaking of that, I need to do a fire build here soon. Let's do explosion radius.
Just what I needed.
I guess I should probably do an ice build at some point also.
More options.
I'm gonna mark that damage. Let's buy that.
Give it to me. Let's shake
Alright,
it
I need to get some explosion radius items. There we go. Ooh, good ones. Alright, I'm gonna mark that and I'm gonna take the legendary damage because I can't get both. There we go. That's what I wanted though. 2,049 HP. That's super good.
You know the drill, miner. Fulfill your objective.
Because you can do... Because again, what makes this game so much easier now is you can start out runs where you start off with 600 HP. Game starts, bam, 600 HP. You don't even need to pick HP the entire game now because you have more than enough. And now our explosion radius, like all the stuff we're getting right here because of our gear, explosion radius on red sugar pickup, explosion radius here, you know, like we start off with like 25% explosion radius and then we just get more and more and more from our red sugar. It's crazy. Is there any fun build for engineers? Yeah, this one. We're playing the engineer right here. This is an explosive build with the engineer class. I would say this is the most fun engineer build. Playing the demolitionist.
The scanner just lit up like a Christmas tree. We got a swarm incoming.
I am very new to the game. I played the original game for years and just picked this up because my Legion Go handheld perfect. This game is the perfect handheld game. When I was in my days of having to grind this game, I was playing this on Steam Deck a lot. I don't play it as much anymore on Steam Deck because, oh, no more rerolls. That's a bummer. We'll just go with the damage reload. But yeah, when I use my Steam Deck a lot for when I need to grind games, especially games for the channel. So I was using my Steam Deck a lot for this one.
Prepare to fight for your life. Big swarm is approaching.
But yeah, it's probably because of the skin too. So we're running a weird skin for this character, so it definitely doesn't look like an engineer. Although I guess he does. He looks like an engineer, huh? He looks like a mad scientist. Okay, let's see if we can take a hit. There we go. Ooh, another bug. Oh, for a second there, I thought I was stuck in that. Oh, I should have got. Dang it! I was too hasty there. I should have got the HP one. All right, let's do status effect damage. Did you have to restart your save? I did not. Hold on, let me read that whole thing. Did you have to restart your save file since release, or you just have 1,000 stats? I have maxed out stats on everything. I didn't reset, and I didn't want to reset. I didn't want to do a new save file, so I do have max meta and all that, and I have tons of resources, so I don't really need to farm too much for upgrading or any of that. I can pretty much just do whatever I want. Alright, ooh, 2 explosion radius upgrades. This is why we wanted the gold scanners. So you know how we're looking for scanners for this one. This is why gold one's the best for this build. We're gonna do that explosion radius. I'll just buy that, I might as well buy all that too. Let's buy the XP gain, and I'm gonna mark both of those. No, let's not mark that. Okay, let's mark that. Then we'll just do the reroll. And then I can buy both of these. That worked great. But in terms of engineers, the engineer, it's funny, both the runs we did today were actually, I guess, all engineer builds too. I just did a warthog run. If you play as the Tinker, one of the subclasses, he starts with a warthog. The warthog is a very strong and powerful weapon, so I think that's a really good one. And then, yeah, I think the LMG turret, if you start off with the regular maintenance worker, I think building that up too is pretty fun. I don't necessarily like turret builds per se, but I think the LMG turret is a great weapon. And so if you can get like a plasma turret, I think that's pretty cool and pretty fun to play as. But I would say this build right here is definitely the most fun engineer build you can do. A lot of loot bugs right here. Oh, I hate being at the mercy of no rerolls. Let's do the cold damage. I'll just take the cold damage. Let's buff up that cryo grenade. I'm really lucky that we got those 2 gold scanners, because if we didn't, we would be in trouble.
The scanner just lit up like a Christmas tree. We got a swarm incoming.
I have the OLED, the OLED one. Let's go explosive damage. This game runs well. It might struggle with like a build like this though, where you're constantly doing explosions and you have a lot of these particle effects on the screen. That might cause it a little bit of issues, but for the most part, I think it worked really well. Let's do explosive damage. This guy's taking a while. This guy must have some natural resistances or something.
Stage finished.
Alright, let's do...
Get on it before it leaves.
You know, let's take the Nitra. We have a coupon, right? I have a coupon, so we'll just take the Nitra. The Nitra becomes more valuable when you have a coupon. Oh man, there's some red sugar I'm not going to be able to get. Look at that, just the whole ground is on fire.
Legendary upgrade.
All right, let's buy all of that.
Let me try again.
I can't just buy all the nitrous stuff though.
Now this is a rare treat. Gotta have it. Let me try again.
Yay, more explosion radius. All right, I don't really like any of these ones. We don't really take a lot of damage, and I don't really care if they run around in fear. I guess we'll just go with that. Go and see. Ooh, more explosion radius. Hell yeah. Okay, and I'm gonna mark that damage, and then that's it. Yeah, that's it.
We've got work to do and quotas to meet. You have your objectives.
You have the older Gen 1. Yeah, with builds like this, like, even back in the day, my computer, I think they might have done optimization updates, but sometimes even these types of builds on my PC, you know, it wouldn't really run that well. But now it runs pretty great.
Prepare to fight for your life. The big swarm is approaching.
We'll go damage. I'm still really worried about getting hit though. I don't have a lot of HP. So I need to still kind of be extra careful about not getting hit by an exploder. Okay, what do we want here for... I guess we could still go with another scanner, but again, we're at the mercy of RNG here. Okay, I'll take the XP scanner. I'm actually surprised at how low my HP is. With all the gold we've been getting, that usually translates to more upgrades at the shop. I guess I just haven't really been seeing a lot of HP stuff then, huh? Alright, we'll go with explosion radius again. You can just hear the bugs popping, and they're not even on my screen. They're just dying from whatever fire they're running through, the fire and the acid. Like, look how far away he was. Alright, let's do the straight up damage.
to leave.
Oh no, more loot again, and I left it.
Taking you deeper, Miner. Station 9 coming.
Oh, I am not looking. I'm not doing a good job of looking at my map. All right, explosion radius, damage, lifetime, reload, status effect, reload, mining, armor. Yeah, where's the HP upgrades? I'm surprised I'm not seeing any HP upgrades. Let's go potency, lifetime. I'll mark you, and I'll just buy the reload.
We've got work to do and quotas to meet. You have your objectives.
I'm so ready to quit this job and move on. Oh yeah.
Supply pod ready for insertion. The drop point is too rocky, so please clear it out. Nicely done. Supplies inbound.
All right, for this last one, we could probably go with this one. I'll probably go with the damage and reload. Because the mining speed's only going to affect me, so it's not going to matter too much. I'm going to take that HP. This is definitely one of the most satisfying. Like, look at this. This is so dumb. Oh, it's so crazy. Can't see anything though. And with all the new gear now, the explosion radiuses are just going to be twice as big as we've ever been able to get them.
Prepare to fight for your life. Big swarm is approaching.
It's like I barely even see the enemies on the screen, to be honest. We'll do that one. Oh, the enemies run away in fear, that's why. That's why we're not really seeing them. I forgot we had that. Between the frost, between the freezing and the runaway in fear, yeah, we're probably just gonna hardly ever see any enemies on the screen now. Explosion radius it is. Alright, let's make it to our item. Our drop. You know, I'm gonna do that status effect damage. You believe the Steam discussions are filled with people saying the game is harder than before gear. It's definitely, initially the game is harder. You know, when you first play, the game is harder, but that is negated really quickly once you get gear. Once you get gear, it's too easy. There's some HP upgrades finally. Explosive damage, reload. Alright, that's it. What's up, Sock? Yeah, so any complaints about difficulty, I think really only comes from they played the game once and probably was like, hey, I was able to clear this easy, why can't I clear it now? I don't know, because the game 100%'s a lot easier now. So yeah, it's probably just people who jumped right into the game, just like, this game's too tough. But I don't know, maybe it's different for new players. I really don't know. I can't comment on like a new player side of it now, because I don't know what that's like. But once I mean, literally once I started getting a full set of gear, I was back to doing Hazard 5, and now my builds are stronger than ever. You know, now the builds are just, look at this. The builds are just way more powerful than what they were 6 months ago or a couple weeks ago. I don't even need to go that long. Just a couple weeks ago. Like, look at this. I've never had a fire build like this before, where there's just one explosion sets the whole screen on fire. BLT.
That's a no-brainer.
Gather up your beard and get onto that drop pod. It's about to leave.
Alright, damage.
Gunliner, taking you back to the space rig.
Alright, we got one more run. Oh man, we only got like 3 pieces of gear here. What are we gonna do? We gotta be quick. Gotta be quick. We got one more run. What are we playing? Plasma? I think Plasma was kind of the next one. I had a setup for Plasma. Who was it on? Was it on the Engineer again? It might have been on... Was it on the Engineer? Oh my god, it is on the Engineer. I did a Plasma video not too long ago, or I recorded one, which is actually going to be coming out, but I don't mind doing one again here. Plasma was definitely the second one, but I have Bosco here, and Bosco has a Plasma weapon. But yeah, it's funny that we literally played every Engineer class tonight then, unintentionally. Okay, so we'll go Maintenance Worker. So let's go Masteries, Biomastery. We could do Magma Core. We can do a different map this one. Engineer, and then Maintenance Worker.
Gonna keep my stuff in good repair.
What did I just witness?
I can handle hazard.
Full-on explosion glory.
Biomastery requires you to get your hands dirty.
All right, for this one, we're going to... So this guy has access to the most plasma weapons, so that's why we're running him. And we also get a turret, which we can hopefully get the plasma, but it's not a guarantee. So we'll see how that goes. Legendary XP is our first pick. That's pretty good. But we're going to be looking for the Breach Cutter. Breach Cutter. And the Shard Diffractor. Those are going to be our kind of our other ones. And then I might... Okay, here's Breach Cutter. And we could do Plasma Burster. I'm not like a huge fan of that one though.
Supply pod active. Locate the LZ and prep it for landing.
We could go... I could try to get the Warthog too. And we would have to hope that we see Plasma for that. But that's a big maybe. Carbine is a no, unfortunately. This class doesn't get access to the Carbine weapon. So, no Carbine with this character. If I did, I definitely... I would do the Carbine, but this character doesn't get... This character doesn't get the Carbine. I do this character because this character has the biggest variety of plasma weapons available to them. But yeah, Plasma Carbine would be a must if if it was an option. Let's go damage on that. The Breach Cutter is going to be really good though once we can get that to level 18. And I might take the Warthog. I might take the Warthog and risk it. I don't know. Because I'll definitely take the Shard Diffractor. And then maybe I'll take the Warthog. I don't know. Maybe we'll see what we get with our turret. If I get Plasma on that, then maybe. But I don't want to get stuck with 2 weapons that don't get the Plasma upgrade, so... I actually don't have, like, there really is no Plasma gear. And if there is a Plasma, like, you can equip Plasma weapons, I don't have one yet. I'm sure there's probably gear for it because there is gear to it. I have a piece of gear to equip all fire and cold weapons, but I don't have anything else. So, all right, we will risk it, like Shiv said. Because if I can get the Warthog to do plasma, that'll be an amazing plasma weapon. It'll basically be like a plasma carbine.
Threat level increasing.
So we're risking it a little bit here. Yes! Oh, hell yeah, we got it. Okay, we got the plasma turret. Let's go. Okay, we'll do plasma damage. You've seen fire and plasma. Man, that would be sick. I really need to find more weapons like that. Or more pieces of gear. I literally only have one piece of gear right now, and it lets me equip fire and cold. I really, really want to find extra gear that lets me equip more types of weapons. So yeah, like you said, like, so I can run a different class like the Scout that has the plasma carbine, be able to run plasma weapons, and then do a really, really good plasma build with that. Because the plasma carbine, that's definitely one of the best. And then I could do the experimental plasma charger, which is a pretty cool weapon. So yeah, once I find something, then I'll definitely, because there's some fun builds we can do with plasma stuff. All right, shard diffractor, golden. Look at us. All right, now we just need to get. Now we need to see if we can get plasma on this Warthog. Let's do plasma damage. Go fire rate. Okay, so we have three. We have three. Let's go. Okay, we can do beam damage, damage. We could buy the fire rate. Movement speed for sure. I'm gonna mark both of these. We'll do one reroll. Oh, we'll mark both that too. So we'll get 3 Warthog upgrades next time. Sorry, had to pause for a work call. Yes, new run. We absolutely dominated. We did an explosive run, just absolutely destroyed it. So now we're jumping into a plasma build for our last run of the night. And we have 3 plasma weapons already because I did get my turret at plasma. And so I took a chance on the Warthog, and I hope that we can get plasma on that too.
Swarm detected. Get ready. They'll be with you shortly.
Oh, shoot. Alright, let's go luck. What's the max level for your gear? I honestly don't know. My current gear is max level, I think, at like 88. But there's also some quests I need to complete still to level it up. Because there's quests now. I don't know if we can see them or not. I guess you can kind of see them whenever I start a stage. Or, yeah, when I start a stage, you'll be able to see some of the quests. When you complete those quests now, it increases the max level gear that you can get. So I need to work my way through some of that so I can get the highest level of gear. I'm gonna take the reload. $99 could be the max. I know there's a lot. There's still a lot of quests I have to complete. A lot of them force me to do the new escort mission, which I'm kind of dreading doing. so we'll see. I'm gonna do the reload. I'm gonna prioritize the breach cutter for now, because I think that will be the best one until I get the warthog, if I can get that. Okay, we'll go gold scanner.
Oh, yeah. Feels rare. Feels right. Suit buff down. Just the upgrade I was looking for.
It'd be really cool if I can get mining on this turret too. I might have to bail out of this real quick. I'm gonna mainly prioritize, so breach cutter is kind of the number 1, and then warthog will be our number 2 if I get plasma. Let's see, what's the max level? Yeah, somewhere around there. I'm not sure if it's 99 or after the 3 upgrades. Yeah, I think it's around there. It's gotta be, because there's a lot of quests I can do, and I know I'm not at max. Alright, fingers crossed that we can get this warthog to plasma right away. Not yet? Okay, let's go fire rate, and then, yes, we got plasma mining turrets too! Oh, hell yeah, let's go! And I have 2 scanners. That's great. Alright, we're gonna do this. Yes! Let's freaking go! Plasma! Oh, this is perfect! Oh, this is going perfect. I love this. I can't believe that. We got plasma turret and we got plasma warthog. And we got mining. Hell yeah. On our first ones too. I didn't even have to worry about it. Just got them right away. Let's go. I love that. I love it when a plan comes together. Okay, now we need, once we can get the, man, once we get these leveled up, these are gonna be, this is gonna be insane. Once we get LMG on our turret, once we get the balls on, once we get the split balls on our breach cutter, and I get the extra pellets on this warthog, we're gonna be, like I said, we're gonna be golden.
Move out, miner. Get it over with.
That's the one.
Ooh, I don't like this though. I wanted to keep this, we're gonna keep this pure.
I've been dreaming of
We're gonna keep this all plasma. I don't like going outside the build. I don't wanna
It's not going to hang around.
I don't wanna ruin the all plasma.
much better.
Ooh, come on.
Well done, miner. We need
Exactly. Commit to the build. Gorilla knows.
to complete it.
Alright, I'll buy all these. Buy move speed, crit
Let
damage,
me try again.
XP gain, pickup radius, reload. I'm gonna mark that.
I'm feeling lucky.
And then let's get, no, we don't need the range. We'll mark the damage though.
This is a simple mining mission. Get it done, miner.
Can't believe how green I was when I stopped.
This is great. And again, 2 scanners to start off the game with plasma mining turrets. Like I said, we need to get this to LMG though, so I probably should rush the turret a little bit more now that we have mining turrets. What up, Dylan? Yeah, it's gonna be a regular thing going forward. Monday nights, at least for now. I may or may not do more. It all depends. But for right now, I'm committing to Monday nights. Because again, I never had a regular stream schedule. I wasn't a streamer. I was just creating content. But I had a lot of fun streaming before, so it's like, yeah, why not? Let's try it. Let's try to make it a regular thing. See how it goes. Man, my actual mining speed is horrible, though.
Swarm detected. Get ready. They'll be with you shortly.
Magnet a little early. Let's go damage. Okay, we'll go beam damage. I'm gonna do the XP gains. Fire rate. So we're shifting a little bit here. I know we said we were gonna focus on the Warthog and the breach cutter, but now I'm shifting over to the turret because now that I have plasma and mining on that, I want to get this to 18 so I can get the LMG overclock and turn it into a much better mining weapon. This is getting scary right here, though. Oh my goodness, look at that explosion. That was a good one. I'm gonna take the HP. Okay, we're almost there, just one level away. Oh, not quite. Alright, let's go breach cutter. I was gonna say, I see something. Oh my gosh, I didn't even get the supply drop. Oh man. I'm telling you, streaming and playing's a lot harder than you think it is. Alright, come on, clear. Okay, we did. Let's go reload. What up, Curindy? Tran, thank you so much for the sub. Appreciate that. Alright, let's see, the drone build video was funny. Oh yeah, that one was an interesting one. Okay, we're gonna do the diver's manual here. We'll take that.
There are too many to count. Get it done, miner.
Drop all our turrets. We completed our quest, right? We did complete the quest. Alright, let's try to get this guy out of here now. I really need to get one of these weapons to 18. Because right now, these weapons aren't super strong, but once we can get the LMG turret, and once we can get the Warthog, and even the breach cutter, that should be, hopefully, the difference maker. Alright, I'm gonna prioritize the Warthog right there. These roller bosses are so annoying too. I don't even know where he's at. That drone video was cracking me up though. The cold drones that we got. Oh my gosh, they're horrible. All right, let's do this one, and then let's do the LMG overload. So the extra fire rate is gonna make these really, really good at mining. Y'all know what I just realized? There can now be a plasma only damage run because of gears. There can be. Although, I mean, we are doing plasma only right now. This is technically, we didn't start off with a plasma weapon, but okay, we're gonna do the fire rate and reload. The range isn't really gonna matter as much anymore, because of plasma, and the extra damage is kind of nice though. We'll do the fire rate and reload though. We'll go damage, mining, reroll. Oh man, can't afford that. Buy that pickup radius. We'll buy beam damage. Okay, we'll mark that. No, we don't need to mark that. Ooh, oh, I can't afford it. Dang it. Okay, I don't need to mark it though. We'll just get it next time. Or we'll just get it. We just need one more level up.
You have your objectives. Get it done, miner.
Okay, these turrets are going to be much better at mining now. Much better at mining and much better damage. See what I mean? They're gonna be so much better. My personal mining is horrible though.
Swarm detected. Get ready. They'll be with you shortly.
All right, let's do. You know, I'm gonna go with damage on those. Okay, we're only one level away from the breach cutter now. Once we get the breach cutter, then we'll get it to where it shoots into smaller balls. And that'll help with a lot of the damage to it with all... Ooh, we're about to get trapped in here. Alright, I don't like the paint job on this because I don't need it, but I'm going to do it so I can get this one. So we're going to do this one. Plasma ball splits into smaller projectiles when they expire. That's a fun one. So now you're just going to see even more plasma on the screen. Let's do this guy now. Too bad we didn't get, like, I could use extra beams on this one too, so we get more balls, but now you're gonna see how you're seeing all these little balls flying around now.
The swarm is heading your way. Load up.
One down. Take that.
Nicely done. Supplies inbound.
All right, this is a reroll. This is a reroll. This is a reroll. A lot of rerolls here. Okay, we'll take the XP scanner. Let's do this one now. So now I'll see if we can get all our other weapons going a little bit. So in terms of items, I think we're pretty good. We have one of each scanner and a diver's manual. We could do the beam reading, I guess. Ooh, that's a good one. Because that's the weapon I'm looking for too, and to get legendaries. So like what we did with the Warhog before, I'm gonna do it where I only shoot it in front of me, because I think that's the best way to play the Warhog. Even no matter how you build it, I think it's just best to have it just shoot in front of you, just so you can kind of do damage to everything that's in front of you. It won't work quite as well as it did with the electric one, because the electric obviously had piercing. This weapon doesn't have piercing as much. This weapon's just gonna bounce. But I still like the forward shooting better than doing the akimbo. We could do the crit chance. Trying to hit this enemy with my Warthog, because a lot of the weapons we have right now are a little bit too random. Alright, let's go damage. You know, there's nothing to focus fire with this right now. And since the plasma bounces off everything. Okay, hopefully we can just get 2 levels here for the Warthog. I guess that's not happening. Let's buy the mining. Okay, we can buy that. I don't know. I don't know if I want to buy the damage for this. I guess we will.
Let me try again.
Yeah, this was why. I really wanted to get those. Okay, we'll mark both of those for next time. Then we'll do our reroll. Mark that too. What do you think? What do you think of the ability to melee bugs when you face them? It's great for rollers. Yeah, like, are you talking about like a specific weapon? Like to just have a legit melee weapon? Like to literally give yourself like an axe? That would be, like, if that's what you're talking about, I think that would be pretty cool. I wouldn't want to put a lot of them in the game, maybe 1 or 2, but that would be a fun idea. Because, yeah, I would like a way to maybe be able to deal with some of the more annoying bugs sometimes. No, it's a new feature? What do you mean? It's a new feature that you can melee enemies now? If so, that's new to me. You can mine bugs? Like the rollers? I'm not gonna try that. Are you tricking me? So like the roller bugs, if I run up to them, I will melee hit them now? Is that's what you're saying? Just so, that's kind of cool. I did not know that was a new feature. If it is, gold scanner. Oh, you do the mining animation, it does a knockback. Oh, that's cool. Oh no, this flyer right here got me trapped in there. Let's do the mining speed. I'm gonna do the HP, and I think we'll call it good there with HP. Oh, that's pretty sweet. I don't know if I haven't noticed that. That's kind of cool, because those roller bugs were super annoying. It does no damage, but it knocks them back.
a no-brainer.
Okay, I'm just gonna get the magnet. Oh, that didn't even give me a level up. Crazy. Yeah, I guess he does, huh? Yeah, I'm seeing it now. I really want that, but I'll just take the legendary HP.
One down.
Huh. That's weird. I never noticed that. That's kind of cool. Yeah. All right. Cool. Yeah, he definitely swings the axe. Or whatever I have, electric staff. Okay, we're definitely not gonna be... We're not gonna be insane killers with this build, because for one, half of our... Like I was mentioning before, half of our plasma just kind of goes all around the map wherever it wants to go. Alright, this gets us there, so let's do that, and then let's do the mini pellets. That'll help with burst damage a little bit here. I was hoping not to get caught in that explosion. Let's re-roll this. Aw. I was hoping to get my other weapon going. Alright, down goes the boss. Purple gear. Okay, what we need to look for now is for our next supply drops. I think we need to start getting some damage stuff. I can definitely feel we're lacking a little bit there. So I think getting like a gold tip bullets, or I don't know if I want to get pickled nitrate yet, but let's go fire rate.
This will help me work harder. Show
And
me
let's
more.
save up for
This one's
damage.
so mean. I want another go.
Projectile plasma damage, XP
I'm
gains.
feeling lucky.
Ooh, I'm gonna do the pickup radius and movement speed, and I'll mark the mining. I wish that you could get more attack speed for the melee weapon when you upgrade the picks. That would actually be cool.
You know the drill, miner. Fulfill your objective.
Did you get any new legendaries? No, we actually haven't seen a legendary yet. No legendaries this run. It's been a while since I've actually seen a legendary.
Big swarm detected. Lock up and get ready.
I think the first day I streamed this game, we got like 2 legendaries really quickly into my stream. And I was like, oh, these drop rates are gonna be crazy. Are we gonna be seeing legendaries all the time? And then I like never saw them again. So I think we just had streamer luck for that first release day. Alright, let's get some more nitra first, and then we'll go.
Swarm detected. Get ready.
Then we'll go hit up that that supply drop. all the way down here. Oh, it's all gold. Alright, here's Nitro. Okay, let's do the damage there. Yeah, it was it was like they probably, I bet you they increased the odds for launch day. You know, they increased drop rates by like 100%, so everybody who was playing it was like, ooh, look at all these cool legendaries. And then afterwards, you know, they just they just reduced the drop rates like substantially. Wouldn't surprise me to see something like that. All right, we want, oh, you got to give me a coupon now. I'm gonna, oh, I only have one reroll though. I only have one reroll. All right. I really want to get a damage item, but with one reroll, I'm not gonna reroll the scanner then, I guess, or the coupon. Let's go projectile damage. What up, Maddie? Man, I still need, oh my gosh, I need a lot of mushrooms. I need mushrooms. Let's see, I need one more mushroom. I need to get this resource right here. I need to get this chest. I need to get the magnet. Oh my gosh, there's so much I have to do. There's the magnet. Okay, and I see, I hope this is a mushroom right here. Ooh, that's a good critical chance. We'll do this one. Extra beam. There we go. Look at that. All in 30 seconds. Golden. Yeah, exactly. Secret patches. Well, they don't even, they probably just have like an in-game timer, you know, so they don't even need to patch it. Kind of like how they do with all the like daily stuff, you know, it just sort of rotates the pickup drop rates, or the drop rates for the legendary.
I rarely pick one of these. Give me that. Next. This. I'm a better dwarf than yesterday. I've been dreaming of something like this.
You have your objectives. Get it done, miner.
This build's coming along pretty nice now. We're starting to do good damage. We're getting good mining now, good movement speed, pickup radius.
The swarm's heading your way. Load up. The swarm's heading your way. Load up.
What do I have? I have 545 HP. That's plenty good. Yeah, I think, look how, like, we're moving through everything relatively quick here too. We're already halfway done with our timer. My only concern is that I have one reroll left, and I definitely want to get a damage item in here. That's really the only thing I feel like we're missing. So hopefully we can get something decent here. Oh, these are not damage items. Do I re-roll though? I guess I'm gonna re-roll. I think we'll go. Piercing isn't like amazing with these because piercing just kind of gives you extra bounce. fire rate really only affects 2 of my weapons, and I already have a ton of fire rate on the LMG, so I feel I'll just go Pierce. It's not, those weren't the greatest picks right there, so that's a bummer. Get the legendary. Oh no, we were so close. All right, let's do. I'll just do the fire rate on you then. All right, we're almost there for our shard diffractor. Finally, our shard diffractor definitely got left behind.
Stage 7 done and dusted, taking you to stage 8.
Alright, we'll buy the critical damage. Oops.
Gonna roll the dice on this one.
Reload.
Surely next time will be better.
Critical reload.
Next.
Mine
I'm raring
ring.
to try this out.
Mark the damage.
I want another go.
Buy
Oh,
plasma
yeah.
and move on. I hope they secretly add another. Oh, that would be sick. I didn't even think of that. They could.
Get to it, miner.
You know, a level that we'll never see, or at least Tony will never see. Poor Tony over here, over 1,000 hours played, never saw the loot bug level. Whereas I've seen it twice in about 500 hours. Yeah, more secret levels would be cool. With hopefully better rates.
Well done, you got them all. The swarm is heading your way. Load up.
Yeah, like honestly, that actually wouldn't be a bad idea. Do like the mushrooms or the flowers, but they all drop like an insane amount of XP when you pick them up. You know, it could be an XP level versus gold or nitra. You just get a ton of XP whenever you pick them up. That's a good idea. It's a resource they already have in the game. Ooh, that hurts. Alright, I have no more rerolls left, so whatever we get, we get. Hopefully, again, hopefully damage. Something damage. Oh, this is rough. This one's rough. Let's do the movement speed, I guess. Dang, that was not good. Okay, let's do this one, and then let's do... I kind of might just go with the damage here, because I have enough plasma running around the map. I think I'd rather just have a little bit more focused damage. Okay, we'll do the critical chance. Hoarder bug level with no walls to mine. Just straight up hoarder bugs everywhere.
I'm gonna be the best survivor
critical damage.
Show me more.
Let's do critical
This makes my whole
damage.
life better. Let me try again.
Critical chance. Reload for beams.
Show me more. This is
Damage,
perfect for the build.
mining, and then the lifetime. We'll do one more reroll.
options.
Let's mark critical damage, and I'm going to mark damage and damage. Alright, 2 more floors to go.
You know the drill, miner. Fulfill your objectives. Let's
Overall, good build. This is working out relatively well, but I feel like we've been really lacking on these last few. I could really use nitra powder or pickled nitra. Man, my mining speed is pretty good now, though. Because we do pretty good damage right now against all the mobs, but it's the bigger elites and stuff that we kind of struggle with.
got them all. Prepare to fight for your life. The big swarm is approaching.
That's really it. Other than that, I think we're doing fine.
Think you can kill me? Think again.
Go reload for beam.
Can't drop supplies for you yet. Prep the landing zone.
Alright, I don't have any rerolls, so it doesn't matter how much nitra I have.
Here you go. Delivery of 1 resupply.
And then let's go gold tip bullets.
My pick.
The swarm is heading your way. Load up.
That one helps. The gold tip bullets help. That'll be nice, because obviously we have 2 gold scanners.
Big swarm detected. Lock up and get ready.
Think you can kill me? Well, think again. Bring it, Beckers!
I think the RNG got mad because you don't stop to pray for the artifacts. Yeah. I know, that's a special occasion. Did we kill, was that a hoarder bug we killed? Well, I'll just take the gold, I guess. And then I try not to overplay the pray for nitra, but it is fun. It was literally perfect in the last early access video I did. It was, gosh, it was, I couldn't believe that happened.
Think you can kill me? Well, think again.
For those that, if you're not aware of the meme or whatever we want to call it on the channel,
Pod has arrived.
go watch the,
We'll leave without you.
we'll do reload for everything. Go watch my last early access video, and it basically is like an epitome of what this channel is all about. That video encompassed everything.
Think you can kill me? Well, think again.
It was perfect.
King miner, move it.
It brought like tears of joy to me how perfect that last video was.
Stood a chance.
Let's hope we see pay to win. I know, pay to win would be nice.
If you make it back.
I feel like I have a good amount of rerolls here that I've been doing.
Nothing for me here. Let's try again.
I'm gonna focus mainly on damage here. Damage, crit damage, damage,
Let's shake it up.
crit chance, damage,
More options.
crit chance,
I want another go.
damage, crit chance, damage,
Go for the nope. Try again.
plasma damage. That's it. Okay, then let's just spend, let's do fire rate. Then we'll do the reload.
Wee, not too shabby.
Okay, now we'll make sure we get a bunch of gold here to sort of get us back into this for our gold tip bullets we just got. Because our damage is going to be back down to 164. But we should be able to build that up pretty good here. And then, yeah, we'll hope for pay to win, because getting that at the very end is amazing.
I'm gonna go with this. Side three. We have a new team. Flash!
We can't send in supplies until you clear out the landing zone.
All right, we'll take a second right here. We'll take 10 seconds. We're gonna do a short little prayer for anything damage. Pickled nitra powder, pay to win. So let's do like a short little prayer here, 10 seconds. Please, dear artifact gods and RNG gods, please bless us with either pickled nitra, critical powder, or pay to win. We would really appreciate it. I know it's not needed, but we would very much want it to help our dwarf get stronger and eliminating the evil that is within these tormented caves. Amen.
Supply pod launch. Stand clear of the impact zone.
Who didn't pray? Who didn't pray?
It'll do. It's for me. I can't get enough of this rare stuff.
Someone didn't pray. There weren't enough prayers that time. There's some heathens in our chat.
Suck on it, you freaking nature.
Blasphemy.
Feeling much better now.
We literally got the opposite of good drops there. I'm gonna reroll that.
We don't see these every day. My fear. What is this abomination?
Okay, we're melting him though. That was wow. That was actually a lot better than I thought.
Eliminated.
273% damage.
Objective completed, miner. Get to the drop pod before it heads back to orbit.
Think you could kill me? Well, think again.
That is another one for the book.
See, maybe the artifact RNGesus just knew we didn't need it, and maybe they blessed someone else with those damage items instead. You know, someone else was playing this and they were saying a prayer too, and he couldn't answer both of our calls at the same time. So, understandable. All right, damage wise, I mean, again, plasma turret number 1. Turret's gonna be, unless we're running a weapon that's way better than the turret's gonna have just insane damage every run. Everything else was pretty on par of where I expected to be. I definitely figured this one would be higher than the Warthog at 21, this at 34. Shard diffractor, I feel like this one got the least. Oh, that one got some pretty good damage upgrades though. Dang. That one got 3 legendary damage upgrades. Look at it, man. This one got tiny little damage upgrades, but it still did that much. Then this one got a ton of fire rate, a bunch of little damage items. Hey man, you got any vids on how to progress from hazard 4 to 5? I'm a little scared to go for it. I have about 50 hours into the game with level 70 gear. Oh boy, see, this is where the game starts to escape me, because I'm already maxed out on everything, so it's hard to give like advice on the progression through the game now, because now that gear is at it. But yeah, I would make sure all your meta is maxed out. And I literally just did a tier list the other day. Look at my tier list, and if you don't even want to watch it, just skip to the very end and just find a couple of those S tier weapons and pick those. So yeah, go look at some of the S tier weapons, and then yeah, make sure you have whatever gear you have leveled up 3 times. And then I would just run strong weapons. I think that's really it. Just pick whatever the god tier weapons are and just farm better gear on the easy map. You know, like run something like the plasma carbine, the M1000, the Thunderhead, wave cooker, run like one of those weapons on the easy map, do it on like the mining caverns, and just grind out gear from there, and then slowly move up to the harder maps. Your inventory is nearly full. Oh, I didn't even realize we could get, once it is full, new gear will. Ooh, I did not know that. I did not know we had a limit to the amount of gear we could hold. Interesting. So I'm gonna have to start selling things. Okay, I'll have to go through my gear then and start. That's a bummer. That doesn't really feel like a lot of gear. Right? Right, guys? This doesn't really feel like that much gear. Or maybe it is. Let's see. How many pieces of gear do we have? Yeah, that doesn't really actually seem like a lot. I didn't realize we were gonna be stuck at a limit here. Because I mean, you figure you want like gear for every single subclass in the game, and then multiple other pieces. Yeah, that's I didn't know there was a limit. I wish there was like at least multiple tabs. I feel like that's not enough. Yeah, exactly, Alex. Like, Alex. It does seem unnecessary because there's a lot of classes and there's a lot of different builds to do. Having gear for all of that does seem odd. That's a bummer, because now I'm gonna have to go through. I guess I'll mainly look for like repeated gear, you know? Something that has like mining and HP, and then get rid of whatever one's worse. Stuff like that. Okay, I gotta get off, guys. That's gonna be it. Again, I have videos out all week, so make sure to check those out. I'm gonna start streaming again, at least for now, every Monday night. I'll see if I can add in another night, and you know, because it's a lot of fun. It's a lot of fun streaming and getting to actually able to interact with everybody other than like comments and stuff. So yeah, we'll see. But I'll be back next Monday for a live stream, and then if I can fit in another day, we'll fit in another day. But that's gonna be it. Thank you so much for watching, everybody. If you're not subscribed to the channel already, make sure to subscribe, drop a like, all that good stuff. I post videos for roguelikes once or twice every single day. Every single day we're posting content for games. So that's it. Thank you, everybody.